Learning English via the movies. Does it really work? Sometimes it's horribly wrong.
Hey, how you doing?
It just doesn't work for everyday people like us.
You jump, I jump.
Chan family, assemble! Avengers! Assemble. Everyone's always asking, how do you learn English? Is there any one way you can learn English easily? And when I was little, teachers used to say, watch TV, listen to the radio, movies.
News.
Learning English via the movies. Does it really work? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's horribly wrong.
Bit weird if you use it in like an everyday context.
Something that does work is the classic Titanic, you jump, I jump.
You jump, I jump, right?
Structurally, the sentence, it's easy to copy. So you jump, I jump, jump. I'm constantly thinking drinking. So if you go to a bar with your friends, it's like you drink, I drink. If you're going out for dinner, you go, I go. So something as simple as you jump, I jump, it works because it's easy to make your own.
For learning English-wise, it's just a very easy phrase to pronounce. So for those non-English speakers, they pick it up really quickly. It's very simple grammatically. Though, once again, I've used that phrase, like literally, you jump, I jump, like with my friends again.
When?
Back in high school, you know, like,
What will you do?
I don't know, you know, when they challenge you to do something.
Like
you know,
what?
If you're clubbing or something, and like, you want to club till 4 a.m.? You jump, I jump. You know, like stuff like that. You're gonna down this. You're gonna down 2 more shots. You jump, I jump.
Super cheesy.
It's super cheesy, but you know,
Cheesy.
you gotta say it with a bit of oomph and attitude. You jump, I jump. You jump, I jump. Already.
You jump, I jump. I can't do it. It's just not very natural for me.
Yeah, it's not natural for you. I do it quite naturally. Don't you all agree?
Super cheesy, Sarah.
Yeah.
You jump, I jump.
Yeah, I can do all that cheesy stuff.
So, I'm a massive Friends fan, so for me, Joey and how are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm always thinking about that. Not because I'm flirting with girls, it's just because it's classic Friends line.
It's so classic that if you use this line nowadays, it still sounds.
Yeah, it's a basic, very pleasant how you doing. You know, asking your friends, colleagues, or even someone you've met for the first time. A pleasantry. You know, maybe if Sarah does it, it might be a flirtatious conversation opener.
So don't make me look like a flirt. I'm just interpreting what these lines are.
A bear.
But honestly, how are you doing can sound really sincere. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you know, how are you doing? Or you can sound like Joey and just be a flirt.
I don't want to do it. I did the Cantonese one. You do it, please.
Hey, how you doing? So basically, it's an easy line to learn. For those of you who want to pick up simple English lines, this is something that you can still use now.
And like before, like you jump, I jump, grammatically it's quite simple. Even if you were to make it your own. It's a very simple question, so you can't really get it wrong. Even if you were to change the situation, what you're doing, where you're going, that kind of thing. As long as you don't copy the whole sentence, is Forrest Gump. Mama said, life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you were going to get.
Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
It works in that Forrest Gump's mother makes a comparison of life with chocolates. You know, it's varied, you never know, full of surprises. What you can do is, you can take out the chocolates and swap in other stuff. Life is like a roller coaster. Life is like
A movie.
switch in an adjective or a noun. Life is horrible. Life, recently is a nightmare. So things like that, when you can play with the analogy or switch out the chocolates for other things.
Life is like an advent calendar because you're like always opening up different things and you don't know what to expect the next day.
She's just opened up some stuff from clients, so there's a lot of unboxing in her mind.
Yeah, so I guess in nowadays, that phrase, you can just use that little snippet, like life is like da 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 da.
Yeah.
You don't need to use the whole line from the movie. It would just sound really weird if you do.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, What if someone came up to you and said that to you?
My mama said, I'd say, you're Forrest Gump. Nice to meet you, Forrest.
Or like, how old are you? Your mama said what? It'd be really weird if a grown-up came up to you and said, my mama said life is like a box of chocolates. So you really can't use my mama said unless you're like Damon.
Unless your mama did say that all the time, because she was a big fan of Forrest Gump.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
So basically, if you went home tomorrow and started telling Damon, life is like a box of chocolates, you never know.
My mommy said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
You're not doing many favors.
Yeah.
Something that also, it kind of works in English, only because of the character and the movie. But were you to learn English like this, it's going to give you a lot of problems. You can get so much stick from your friends. So when James Bond says, the name's Bond, James Bond.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
It only works for James Bond. If any of you were to say, the name's Chan, James Chan. James Chan, I forgot my name. The name is Chan. The name is Chan. Jason Chan. What the hell?
Yeah, it's just be too
embarrassing.
weird. Yeah, it is. When we're filming this in Chinese, our Chinese version, we realized that this line works in Chinese, introducing yourself like that.
Because in Chinese, the surname comes first. Chan Chi Sun. But James Bond is English.
So don't try it.
Unless you're auditioning for James Bond.
Or if you're going to a James Bond themed party.
Her friends used to, not to learn English, but just to repeat the Terminator, hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby.
This was when I was studying in Australia though. Like we just really used that phrase.
Last week.
Yeah, for fun.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. Okay, it's more like, see you later, alligator. You know that type?
Happy Days, do you know the Fonz?
No.
In the leather jacket, slick.
Fonzie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've mentioned to me about him. I think it's just from a different generation.
Yeah. kind of like that though.
A bit old school?
He thinks it's very smooth.
Honestly, if you use the line hasta la vista, baby, it's super old school these days. People just think,
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't use it
And
anymore.
plus that tone and the it's a bit much.
Yeah, it is a bit much. But when you're like 12, 13, it's okay.
Oh, when you're 33 or 34.
Yeah, I don't use it anymore.
First of all, that isn't even English. That's Spanish.
Oh, is it?
So you can't really learn English by that. And we used to walk around saying hasta la vista to all your colleagues and friends. It's ridiculous.
And it really depends on who you define as baby, right?
Everyone's baby. So he's not really flirting with the people he says hasta la vista to.
Okay.
He's not, I know it's fast, hasta la vista. No, he's just a robot. When it's like super cool, it just doesn't work for everyday people like us. We're just mere
Not
mortals.
cool enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say, Avengers assemble! Likewise, it's just too cool for us.
You sound like a kid, literally. You know how Damon runs around going, blazing speed!
Blazing speed engine, here we come!
He's copying a cartoon character though.
I know, it's just,
But
for
if you-
adults, it's like a movie
If you
character.
said, Avengers assemble, it's like, I can't do it. Once you overthink it, it's even harder. It's like, Chan family assemble! Avengers!
Assemble.
It's like, what's weird?
Weird, yeah.
Super weird. Don't do it.
Okay.
In the same genre of film, exactly the same genre, I Love You 3000.
I love you 3000.
It only works for the little girl, saying that to her father. Because if I said that to you, it's like, yeah, whatever. You just copied it out of Avengers, wouldn't you? If I said, seriously, you jump, I jump, it's just like cringeworthy, no?
Depends. Try it.
Try it.
No, I bet these boys might have used I Love You 3000 to their other halves.
Have you tried it?
No. Okay, fine, I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah, wow. Oh my! You've tried it?
It's kind of cute, come on. Maybe when we were first dating, maybe, but right now is like weird. It'd work if we were saying this to Damon or Jamie.
I tell him that all the time. Damon tells me he loves me 100 or 20 sometimes because his favourite numbers are 20 and 100.
Yeah. Sometimes he says 120 when you're lucky. Yeah, so for kids it works.
It's important to copy and imitate when you learn a language, but it's important to figure out what to copy and what not to copy.
Yeah, and know what context to use it. Otherwise, you just sound really, really silly.
Hasta la vista, baby.
This actually works though for now.
Yeah.